Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Big Talk Pigskin. I am your host, Q Nelson, and I am surrounded by my fellow great co-hosts, and Bowden and Andre. How you guys been?
Pretty good. Enjoying my Sunday.
There it
Pretty good,
is.
man. Watched a lot of football this weekend and not very happy about it, but watched a lot. That was fun.
Good. That's
Yeah.
good. Well, I enjoyed my Sunday. Woke up. The devil has been working. Just know that. Just know that. My alarm did not go off for church. I still got up in time for church. And as soon as I got in the church parking lot, my car just was just smoking.
Oh,
Which is smoking. My whole coolant pump just bust. Just so
wow.
today, it's been a long blessed day because luckily, as soon like I was right in front of the church entrance, like I was inside the parking lot, but I was like right in front of the church doors, and luckily, his name is Jordan Honey. He's a mechanic, and he came right away. Like he came right out the door. As soon as I popped my hood, got out the car, he was right there asking me what the problem was and trying to help me out. He took me to AutoZone to grab, with the pump I needed, with the parts I needed, and he fixed it right there in the parking lot for me. And
Nice.
that right there was just a true blessing. So bless his heart and bless the Honey family heart too, because they are nice. From the mother to his wife to even to their newborn daughter. Just a lovely, caring family. Uh, y'all want to get right into it?
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right. USC at Illinois. Ooh. My prediction I just know one thing. My prediction was right. I
Mine
had
was
Illinois taking it, and guess what? They took it
They
in a
did.
nail biting battle, 34-32. On a game winning 41-yard field goal as time expired. And I told y'all before, anything can happen in football. Just once you see with them triple zeros at the end, that's when you really know the game is over. This game was hard fought through in and throughout.
yeah.
Illinois moved quickly, like final drive, versus USC had taken a little late lead. Although a redemption attempt was made, was trying to be made, but it didn't. It didn't. In Iowa, not Iowa. I'm so sorry. Illinois, they stepped up, especially from the blowout against Indiana. They stepped it all the way up. They had something to prove this game. They had a chip on their shoulder, and they proved it to everybody. To me, in my eyes, they actually shocked the world. They shocked the world right there.
Yeah, I definitely think they shocked the world. I'm giving the MVP to the QB, Illinois QB, Luke Altmaier. Definitely
Hmm.
thought USC was gonna take it, but he came out and he put the team on his back. Like he literally did everything. He threw for 2 touchdowns, he ran for a touchdown, he caught a touchdown. Like anything he can do on offense, he found a way to do it. So I give
Yes,
him the MVP for today. And without the performance he had, like I don't see how they do it. Like 20 for 26, like 328,
oh
like
yeah,
he was as close to perfect as you can really ask for a quarterback to be. So I think he was
exactly.
kind of that key factor that got them over the hump. And shout out
It,
to the kicker too. It's been a lot of kickers who's been getting blocked and missing lately. So for him to pull
don't
out,
say that. Don't say that.
Hey, I mean, Bob, hey, he's not wrong. And
No, he's right.
a
He's definitely
game
right.
a game winning 41 yard field goal, that's never that easy going.
No.
That's never. It's 41 yards out.
Mhm.
I won't say most, but in college, that is a very difficult kick. Once it's past 35 or 36 yards, that kick is difficult. Because especially if it's a windy day or if it's raining, sleeting, or whatnot, that is not great for a kicker. Because no, they don't really. Yes, they warm up on the sideline, but that's not like them kicking all game.
Different.
It's way different, and it's not like a quarterback. You're like who actually been in the game all day. He's already warm. Like kickers on the sideline most of the game, and they had
Mhm.
to warm up that big old boot they got in. And guess what? He did just that. He did just that, and drinks and whatnot. It was all paid for, not by him, because he like, hey, this weekend he was the campus hero.
No,
Yeah, he
definitely.
definitely
Yes,
was.
yes,
Definitely. And to go back on Luke Altmaier this week, not to take away from their kicker. Great kick, impressive kick. He won them that game right there. I mean, their
hmm
defense played well. But Luke Altmaier even caught a pass this week on a trick play.
Mm-hmm.
Much fun. I love seeing a quarterback get out there and catch a ball or throw a block, put their body on the line for the game a little bit more
Yes.
than we do. Pocket.
Yes, you love to see it. And that shows that he wanted to win. He wants to win. He is a winner at heart, and he will do whatever the team needs him to do to win the game. And he did exactly that.
Yeah, because it was like kind of nerve wracking because Illinois they started the fourth quarter with the big lead 31-17, and
Mm-hmm.
then South Carolina or USC, they just came back like that. Like yeah, I thought it was over. I definitely thought USC was going to take it. So it was a lot of ups and downs, but I don't know that defense. They got real scary. Like that's something that they're gonna have to focus on next week. Like they fixed their offense. I feel like they're getting it going now. They're kind of clicking a little bit. Now they
Mm-hmm.
kind of got to get that defense to follow suit to really complete that team, have full team chemistry. Because
Yes.
if one unit of the team is doing it and the other's not, then the team that's doing good is eventually just gonna fall out. They're gonna get tired. They're gonna burn out too soon. They're gonna tired of carrying everybody, and you're just gonna have a team with nobody doing nothing. So they got to
Mm-hmm.
pick it up
Definitely.
to match.
Definitely, and
Yes.
you're 100% right. It was just momentum change after momentum change after momentum change. Nobody was solely going out there and taking over the game at one point. It always was going back and forth, and it was a lot of fun to watch this game.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it because of that. And Jaden Mavia this week, not perfect anymore. He had his first interception thrown this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's been perfect so far, and it's gonna happen. It's bound to
Oh
happen.
yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Like
that
ain't
might have
nobody
been a
perfect.
deciding factor in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think so. Yeah.
I
When your
agree with
guy
you on
makes
that
a
one.
mistake like that, I think that's when things go bad because you're used to one of your big guys playing like close to perfect. Not really making mistakes, making the most of everything, and then he gives one away. It kind of hurts because you see your leader kind of let you down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. True that.
100%.
I
100%.
agree with that. I got one question though for y'all. Do y'all think with the time change actually affect USC?
100%.
Yes,
Even
because
day before on Friday, um,
mm-hmm.
Lincoln Riley, he was complaining about it. He was complaining. He was like, we shouldn't have to play this early. We should be playing a later game. He knew. He knew.
Yes.
And they started off slow. That first quarter,
Mm-hmm.
they weren't overly great in the first quarter. So I definitely think this affected them. Now, I think they put it together
Mm-hmm.
and they did compete and they did look really good, but they had a slow start. And like I said last week, if they start off sluggish, that's where Illinois' chance to capitalize and win this game comes from, and that's exactly what they did.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And hey, once again, they shocked the world. They shocked the world. They definitely shocked
Nobody,
me.
nobody expected them to win this game after getting destroyed by Indiana.
Yes. I
Nobody was
hope.
like Q, I guess. Q was the only one who had hope in them.
Hey, always root for an underdog. We love underdog stories, man. We,
Definitely.
we love underdog stories because like it makes for some of the best stories. Instead of a Cinderella story. Like, all right, y'all been good this whole time. All right, like when people expect you to win, yes, it's a lot of pressure. But as an underdog, to me, it's even more pressure on you because now you have something to actually fight for. You have that chip on your shoulder to give you the extra boost that you need,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what Illinois exactly did. They was practicing hard all week, and they was in the film heavy. They had to be
Had to be.
because that is like I'm gonna say it one more time. That was an embarrassing loss last week to Indiana. Embarrassing, and they came back and beat another way. They came back and beat a ranked team. That's amazing. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. So I would not count on Illinois in no more games.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
definitely not.
You just can't. And everybody has a hiccup here and there. Bad games are bound to happen. Not everybody is gonna play a flawless game, perfect game. Things happen. Things happen. But it's about what you can make out of them bad games and try to fix them and rewrite with the whole narrative in your team. And I believe Illinois got their identity back.
100%. I definitely agree.
Yes. Yes, full heartedly. All righty, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Indiana and Iowa. Byron,
Uh,
I'm gonna let you just take over in this one. How are you feeling about this game as a fellow Iowa fan?
this game was such a good game.
Mm-hmm.
They were so competitive, both
Mhm.
teams. They were
Mm-hmm.
evenly matched. The offenses both were kind of slow. It was tied basically the entirety of the game,
Yes.
and Iowa should have won this game. Had Mark Gronowski not gotten hurt in the fourth quarter, Iowa wins this football game.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? They shouldn't have put themselves in that position to where having their quarterback out is the reason they lose. They lost. It sucks. I'm hurting. I thought we were going to win. I really did. We had got a pick with
Shoot.
2 minutes left in the game, go down and miss the field goal. How do you miss the field goal? You can't. And our kicker, Drew Stevens, has up until this year has been basically flawless. Not many
Mm-hmm.
missed kicks, and this is like the third or fourth kick, whether it's a field goal or a PAT that I've seen him miss this year. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just maybe a switch needs to happen in the kicking room. It's
Yeah.
been too much. I mean,
Yeah.
Indiana looked really impressive. They're playing against one of the best defenses in the country, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it was a good game all around. I enjoyed watching it. It sucks Iowa couldn't get it done. But, I mean, Indiana's a really good team. And this game proves to me that Iowa can compete with the best of the best.
Oh yes.
And I
Yes.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I think they
yes.
can compete with Oregon and Penn State later on this year and USC when we play them.
There you go. Because like only losing by one score. Because I got down that they lost by 7. You know,
It,
20 to 13.
technically, they lost by 5, but
Yeah.
I'm not – that safety, does that really count? No, not really. Not really.
Yeah. Yes, but like hey, it was a good game. It was a good
Mhm.
game. And now I'm sorry to say I did turn it off.
Yeah.
Just because of I don't say I get bored, but when games are like stagnant, they're like ain't nobody really taking the edge. They are made for good games. They like trust and believe, but I'm the type that I believe in like air raids. I believe
You want to
in
see
like
some explosive plays.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. Like I love football from the bottom of my heart. I played offensive line my whole life, so I understand how like oh my god how the big boys actually feel though about that. And them games, it's a lot of pressure in the trenches. It's a whole bunch because the games like that it depends on you. It
Definitely.
depends on you because you don't want to be the guy who sells the game. Which selling is basically it like basically means that you messed up or you not playing at your highest potential, right?
Right.
You do not want to be that guy that hinders your team from winning, especially in the trenches.
Mhm.
Definitely.
Yes, because that's like what this is something totally different, kind of off topic a little bit, and I'm sorry, but that's like what Derrick Henry versus with the Lions on Monday night. I don't want to say he sold them the game, but he did have a crucial fumble in the fourth quarter, right? You do not want to be
Right.
that guy that hinders your team from winning in any aspect of the game because anything
Mhm.
can happen, any momentum change can happen. And I
Definitely.
really and after that pick, I thought Iowa was on the win,
I
but
did too. I did too. I saw that and I was ecstatic. I was going crazy. And I was like, no
mhm,
way. No way we're gonna pull this off. And we didn't.
yeah,
Yeah.
We just
This was
didn't.
kind of a wake up call for everyone. Like Iowa, they're some dogs. They can play football and they are good. And maybe not this year, but like real soon, like next year, the year after that, like they're gonna be some serious contenders. And in the end, well, I was on the Indiana side for them to win, and like watching this, it kind of threw me off. Like I thought like wow, like if I bet on this game, like I wasted all my money because Iowa just blindsided me. It caught me off guard. I thought it'd be a good game, but I thought Indiana was just gonna dominate and control the game. But
hmm
even the coach, Kerr Signetti, he said that it was like a gut check, a gut punch for Indiana in that game, and it was like you've been given this title as one of the top teams, and to keep this game as close as it was. It's like, are you being like overpraised, overhyped? Like, are we giving you more than you really deserve? Is it a bad game? What is it? So hopefully it's a wake up call for them, and they can use this to, I don't know, pick up what they're going. And for Iowa, they take this as like I guess a win in disguise. Like, you're good enough to win this game, but like this lets you know, like, because Indiana's gonna go on and beat some really good teams. So this just goes to show you, like, you can compete with just about anybody, really.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, a win in disguise is a way to put it. It sucks. We should have won the game. We should have a win on the board. Instead, it's just hey, we know we can compete. Let's use this. We know that we can beat Penn State when they come here. We know we can beat Oregon when they come here. It's hard to play at Iowa. It's always going to be a gut punch for a top-ranked team to come into Kinnick Stadium and play the Hawks, especially with our defense the way it is. So I'm ready to look forward, look at the next games we have on our schedule. We have a bye week coming up, so hopefully Gronowski can get healthy through this bye week, because if he's not, I'm not confident in our backup yet, just because he hasn't played a whole lot. Hank Brown, he transferred in from Auburn, and he was okay at the end of the game there, but there was a couple of passes that he missed on that last drive after the interception that I definitely think Gronowski would have hit and would have led us for a touchdown. But it is what it is. It happens. It's football. Injuries are a thing. You can't get rid of them. Can't turn them off. It's not NCAA. It's not college football. It's not college football 26. You can't turn off the injuries. So
you definitely can't. And I really wish you could. Trust and believe, being injured sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks. You also have a history of that, don't you?
Yeah, I've been through it. I've been through it plenty of times.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was. Was it Syracuse? It might have been Syracuse. They had a backup quarterback in, but their coach was getting interviewed, and he was saying, like, that's why you pay for two quarterbacks. So future for Iowa, you might need to.
We brought in 3 in the portal.
Mm-hmm.
We brought in Mark Gronowski, who came in to be the starter. He had 1 year left. And then we brought in 2 guys who had either 3 or 4 years apiece left, in Hank Brown from Auburn and Jeremy Hecklinski from Wake Forest.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Mark Gronowski's here to coach them up and kind of be that leader, ahead of them after what he's done in the FCS, knowing he's a strong, good quarterback. So I'm excited for them next year. I just don't think either one's ready yet. And that scares me if Gronowski can't get back and healthy.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. Hopefully he bounces back and it's not too serious an injury. I don't know what the injury was, but
it didn't seem too bad.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off there.
They got good trainers on D1. If it's a major, he'll definitely be back next week like nothing happened.
It seemed like he mostly just rolled his ankle. I don't think I've seen an official injury report from it. It seemed like he rolled his ankle. He was kind of limping, and, he uses his legs a lot. You don't want him to get more hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
True that.
That's what it is.
And just to reiterate, Dre, on this D1, they do have great trainers. They got, because they put millions into their trainers and into their facilities to help rehab these players. He's finna go in a healing pod, right? Yeah, like it's just an anime reference. And he's finna go in the healing pod and just heal. And then he will honestly be back next week. I can feel it. Like it's probably just an ankle sprain.
Probably.
It takes time, but he won't be as mobile next week. But he would still.
But he's got 2 weeks. We have a bye coming up, so he's got 2 weeks. He's got a full week to recover, rest, do rehab, and then a week to practice.
Yes. Hey, and talking about bye weeks, Ohio State, man, Ohio State. I can't say, but the first half was a little rocky. It was a little rocky.
What did I say? I said it's hard to play at UW.
And it definitely looked like it too. It definitely looked like it. I'm watching it. I'm like, ain't no way. Because whenever I turn on the game, I'm like, all right, it's 3-0. But I'm like, wait, it's 3-0 in the second quarter, and Washington got the ball driving the field. I'm like, hold on, wait. They might actually do something with the ball. then I'm not gonna lie, I lied. They went for it on fourth down. Out of their field goal package, they tried to fake a field goal. Why are we doing this with Ohio State? The Ohio State.
Because no
The
one's ever going to expect it.
That's what I'm
they
Nobody ever
saying.
expected
does
it.
it.
You kind of got
They
to do what
expected
you
it.
can do against Ohio State.
I know, but if you are gonna fake it and go for it, bring out one of your trick plays, not that play, not
Mhm.
that one, because that's one of the hardest plays to execute in football. Yes, you
Definitely.
don't expect it, but you expect it at the same time. And right there was the whole momentum change, because Ohio State they got the ball and took it right down the field and scored.
Yep.
Yeah.
After that, Ohio State they actually got their groove back, and they were just going after that. The ball was rolling.
I'll say they finally got it clicking because, like Julian saying, he had a really good game. Like when you look at the box score, like
Hmm
22 for 28, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, and then he was spreading it out. Like there was like five guys with at least 3+ catches for 20 or more yards. So like he was getting the ball around, guys were getting touches. Uh I thought CJ Donaldson was gonna do a little bit more. 40 yards is still a good game, but 9 carries, 39. But Bo Jackson came in hot and electric.
Yes,
80
he
yard
did.
game, 17 carries.
Carries for 80 rushing yards. Yes.
I liked it. A man on a mission. I'm used to the two back duo in Ohio State, so hopefully like this is it like coming alive and starting to happen.
Yes.
I said earlier in the week I wanted like a number two or like a secondary guy to step up this week, and he definitely did. He showed that he can ball and he can come in and score and help make plays.
Yes. Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely did. Well, 24-6 loss. It could have been way worse. It could have been worse. Honestly.
Probably should have been.
It
Yes.
could have been worse. Ohio State was just very like slow and stagnant, and it just seems
hmm
like I don't know. They just seem like they're not really playing like with much edge and passion and shit. Like they kind of just nonchalant, just playing through the games. I guess like they already know they're gonna win or something. I need them to play like they just want to like destroy everybody. Like they're
They
trying to
need to
blow
play like
everything
they
up.
care.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, like,
But
I definitely agree. I think that
hmm
they're kind of, and I think this starts at the coaching staff. I
Mm-hmm.
think they're holding back their playbook, holding back their plays because they know, hey, we don't need to use all these plays. We don't need to show everybody what's in our bag and all the tools we have right now. Like, let's hold off on doing that, play kind of conservatively. Who cares how much we win by? We're ranked number one in the country. So let's just
yeah.
win games closely. Who really cares? Maybe people will think less of us. And then once we hit the playoffs, boom, here's all these explosive plays just out of the bag we haven't seen all season. And they just dominate. I feel like that's what happened last year when they
Mm-hmm.
got into the playoffs and played Tennessee. They look completely different against Tennessee last year than they did the whole rest of the season in my eyes. So
They did.
I'm just thinking the same thing's going to happen again this year.
And do you want to know why? Ryan Day, he hopped in his bag of tricks and just said, all right, a whole new playbook came out. Stab it right
Yep.
there on the table.
Yeah, but I don't think this team is not as talented as last year's team. Like we got a whole new defense from last year, new D coordinator. Like
hmm
last year, we could afford to do that to just wait. Like we'll cruise to the preseason and then get to playoffs and then get it going. Like this team isn't the same team as last year, so we gotta kind of pick it up and get to our peak early and then cruise there. Because we trying to find our peak and what our best is, and well, let's see if this trick play works or if this deep shot works or this or that. Like we don't know if it works now, and now you're trying to try it in playoffs. Like that's not the time to pull it out. When you're playing against Georgia or whoever, like you pull this out now in Washington to see like if this package even works, if this guy can even block it all, if he like this or that.
hmm No,
Definitely.
it's true. It's true. But I can't say this though. This is like in the future later on. I got a feeling that y'all would try to pull some stuff out of y'all rear ends when y'all play Michigan.
I would say
They always do.
Ryan Day has to get a win. He has to beat Michigan.
Yep. Yeah, he has to. Keyword has to.
Here's the
Has
thing,
he?
though. Here's the thing, though. He won a national championship last year. You
Mm-hmm.
guys are going to go back to the playoffs this year, maybe even repeat. But if he loses to Michigan again, what's it matter at this point? What's it matter? I can personally say I'd much rather win a national championship than beat my rival.
And
100%.
I would
Oh yeah.
too. And it's
Oh yeah,
that's
most
one of the big
definitely.
issues. Like I feel like we're Ohio State is one of the teams who's allowed to ask for more. We're allowed to ask for a coach who can win Cincinnati and beat our rivals. Like we're not like a team who has to pick one or the other. We're like the top of the top, the best of the
So
best every year.
I have a question for you. So he loses again this year, 5 in a row. You want him to get fired? Is that where it goes? And do you go, you make it to the semifinals?
Oh yeah, he's got to go.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane behavior.
Because
you have lost all season. It's only to Michigan, and you make the semifinals.
Okay, but how many natties has he brought us?
He's brought one in what, 5-6 years?
Exactly.
Been that long.
So that's not a good reason.
How many did Urban Meyer bring in?
I don't remember what one.
One.
Yeah.
One in 12 years.
Yeah, but he was beating Michigan. Like at least he was beating Michigan while he's doing it.
So that's what matters to Ohio State football is solely beating Michigan.
You gotta. If you're not going to give us a natty, you have to give us Michigan. You can't give us neither. We can't beat Michigan and the natty.
I'm just saying that like Michigan, Jim Harbaugh could barely beat Ohio State, and he won a natty.
Yeah, we got both.
I wouldn't mind a Harbaugh. A Harbaugh as our coach would be pretty nice. His brothers are winning or competing for Super Bowls and stuff, so he knows a thing or two.
Yeah.
Brian Day definitely good coach. I just like if you're not going to be consistently taking us to the natty, then I feel like we should at least be able to take home beating our rivals into the preseason. But like if we have a season where we lose both, it's like, well, what are you doing here? Yeah. It's like, what's the point of a nice record if we don't have nothing to show behind it? So that's why I would say he would have to leave. But if he brought us a natty and lost to Michigan, then hey, I mean, we got the big ring, the championship, so you can stay.
Hey, this might be pity points, but I don't mind. Later, like, because I was saying this when I won a natty. I'm like, shoot, we are one of the only teams that beat a national a championship caliber team who actually went out and won a natty. So do that make us better? No, but that fills me with way more enjoyment that we actually beat a top contender team. You know,
right? Mm-hmm.
Shows and did you say about him?
It shows that you can compete.
Exactly, and that's all I want my school to do. Mm-hmm. Just compete. Yes, some seasons might be lackluster, you know, especially now with NIL and all this other stuff that's going around. So that like you will have, I'm gonna say dry seasons. Ours was last year, and we slightly picked it up this year, and I'm happy.
I just want to beat a ranked team for once. It's been, I think we're 0-17, 0-16 in the last that many matchups against ranked teams. What's going on? I'm sick of it. We should have won this game. We're not even supposed to be talking about this one anymore. I need to get over it.
It's okay. You can release all your frustration, all you want to. But
this is the place to vent about your team and let it out.
That is true.
Yes. Hey, Bowden, this is a safe space, okay?
I'm about to say big talk is the big family, so let it out.
It definitely is. You let it all out.
It's just frustrating.
Yes.
We're gonna beat Penn State and Oregon though, so it's fine.
All right, and talk about Penn State. And talk about Penn State, Oregon. Let's talk about that game.
See it.
That game. Ooh.
Can I say something to start this here?
Go ahead.
How do you have a whiteout game at your home stadium, go to overtime, and lose? That should never happen. That should never happen in a Penn State whiteout. James Franklin needs to be out of there. Get him out. He hasn't done anything. He's done nothing for them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing at all. Get him out. Get him out the door. All right, you guys go. I mean, that's where I'm at.
First half, he coached a good defensive game, and then the second half, I mean, I don't know. He did good. He just didn't do kind of what we expected. Like it was the defenses were really good. They were standout, and we I was expecting like some explosion. Like I was expecting like I don't know 20. I don't even know like 21 first half points from each team or something. Like I was expecting a lot of points, and for it to be like field goals or quarters, like first quarter there was no scores, second quarter 2 field goals, third quarter 1 touchdown. Like that's such a slow game until you get to the fourth quarter and overtime when they decide to wake up and really start playing.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the same time, you get games like that with two great teams, and both of the teams was like in my eyes they were somewhat evenly matched in a way,
Mhm.
honestly. But Bowden, to reiterate what you said, it was 1,100. My bad, not 1,100. 100,000, 1,100 attendees at this whiteout game. And you're right, ain't no way with a crowd that size and a crowd that big, over 100,000. Ain't no way you should lose in overtime. That stadium's supposed to be rocking, especially in overtime.
Man,
That's what I'm
And
saying. You
I
lose
get
in
it though.
regulation, it happens. But in
Yes,
overtime, your crowd is going so hard, so crazy. How do you lose it? You can't. You can't
man,
lose
babe,
it in
because
overtime.
you
like
shouldn't
you
be
got
able to
Drew Aller at
hear.
quarterback.
That's why.
Yes,
Not a
he
Drew Aller.
a
Sorry, Big Talk. If you like Drew Aller, this is not the place to be. Big Talk is not a Drew Aller fan.
it's not okay.
It's all right.
I understand. He went 2 for 1 on the day, which
To be
is
fair,
two. What
sorry.
about it?
Sorry, no, you finish up. I got something after.
All right, really, he went 2 for 1. Basically, he threw two touchdowns and threw the pick. That pick is what sealed the game overtime. But that was an athletic DB play. He got up for that ball. He got up. He fully spent, he fully extended. And what the coaches always tell you, catch the ball at its highest point. He did that.
That's
He
exactly what he
did
did.
that. And guess what? We got another campus hero, and that's him. He didn't pay for a lick of liquor that night. Go ahead,
And
Bowden.
what I was going to say about Drew Aller, to be fair, he led a great drive down the field to force
Mm-hmm.
overtime. And so without that, there is no overtime. Without
Yes.
him doing that. So that was impressive to me. That's the most, that drive right there, in my eyes, for me personally, is the most impressive he's looked this season. I
Mm-hmm.
still think that he looked better last season, but maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just Penn State's playing a little bit different of football than they did last year, playing a little different style. So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's just something like in the league, like all the coaches met up and was like, we're tired of explosive, fun football. We're just going to dial it back, go back to the old school basics and just slow it down.
let's have everybody bring back the wing T. Everybody runs wing T and triple option.
We ain't saying all that now.
It runs the best.
We're not saying if that's the case, we're gonna get about 8 drives max, and that's
If
both
that's the
teams
case,
combined.
Army and Navy are just going to win every game because they already
You'll
know how to
find a
do
lot
it.
of basketball players. A lot of people stick to basketball then.
Yeah, hey, I was gonna say, like, if that's the case, I'm not watching the football season. 'Cause, like, I'm not saying that, like, it's not okay. Wing
I'm gonna say
tees,
wing tee is boring.
yes, yes,
It
it can be, but
can
they
be
can be
boring.
explosive, but they just overly confusing, and it's gonna be 3 yard gain, 1 yard gain. Oh, he busted open, 6 yard gain. Guess what? Now we back with the same thing: 1 yard gain, 1 yard gain, 5 yard gain. Oh, they for to go for it on fourth down. What's gonna happen now? Who's getting the ball? Guess what? The
3 yards.
fullback right at the good.
Like in the
Another
wing
first
tee,
down. Quarter ends.
an explosive play is 6 yards in the wing tee. Like that's just so dumb.
Hey, unless you get a wing tee that has some type of trickery, and guess what? It's just gonna be the same thing. Pump fake here, pump fake here. Oh, I'm gonna roll out. Guess what? I got one receiver down the field. Probably open, probably not, but still just boring. After so like you out of so many plays, they be having 20 plus play drives, taking a whole quarter. I played the wing tee. I never played in the wing tee, but I played a wing team team.
Yeah.
That game was long. It was
Yeah,
long
I
but
get it.
short, but it was long. They was cheating. Cause they had all black jerseys with orange numberings in the same color as the ball, so you really couldn't see
You had
who had
no
the ball.
idea.
Man, so you were tackling everything moving, and guess what? You ain't tackle the right person. He's up the sideline, just running free, looking back, just running. I'm like, all right, come on, man. uh, if they bring back wing T football, they gonna lose a lot of fans. A lot.
Definitely.
It can be fun. We've
Yeah,
seen it. Army and
yeah,
Navy, man. Perfect point. I mean, they're more triple option than wing T, obviously, but it's kind of the same formation.
yeah.
It's basically a wing T formation.
Yeah, it's
And
like
they're so much fun to
wishbone.
watch. I
Mm.
love watching Army and Navy.
Especially last year. They who was
They
it?
were
Was
good
it?
last year. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who
Weren't they ranked
which
at
was
one
it?
point?
that both of them I think were ranked at one point last
Mm-hmm.
year.
Early on in
Army
the
was
season.
ranked basically the entire season last year.
Yes, because they had a dog quarterback. He was running that boy.
And
He
we can
was
tell how good he was because they're not very good this year.
yes.
Yeah.
In a wing tee, you usually take one player for real, and it's usually either you have a dog or a running back, or just a dog or quarterback, and that's all they doing all game. He's running behind everybody. All 11 in the box, go out there, hit somebody. Then I'm gonna just find an open seam somewhere. It's gonna be open somewhere because you can only clog so much, but you still have to protect the outside also. And if you too focused in like in the interior and in the box, that's when explosive plays happen in wing tee.
Definitely.
Yes, they still suck. I don't care. I was like, people can hate on me all they want to. I do not like a wing tee. I never beat a wing tee. That's why I don't like them. I'm so biased. Yes, I'm biased.
But I want to
So,
say, I just want to touch base a little bit, just one more little
hmm
thing on this game. You know, Oregon kind of handled that Penn State run game pretty well,
hmm
and I
they
think
definitely did.
that contributed a lot to them winning that game. If
Yes.
Penn State would have been able to run a little bit better, they would have scored more points. We would have seen more of a 21-21 first half, I think. If we would have seen more points out of Penn State 100%, and I think they probably would have gotten it done. But the trenches were won by Oregon.
Yes, it
Mm-hmm.
was. I was about to say Oregon had a total of 424 yards, 248 passing, 176 rushing. That's amazing. That
Yeah,
means with the boys up front, they was digging deep. They put the games on like they literally put the game on their back. Having 100 plus rush yards a game is still wonderful. Almost close enough at 200. Done, but them big boys up front, which is feasting. And I think, I believe this because, like I said, I'm biased. I play offensive line. They should feed them boys a free expense at a buffet. They like, bro, let
definitely.
the boys go out there and go
Let
eat
them run the
something.
ball once.
Oh yeah, that. That's gonna make a they
What
dream.
big man? A
Every
big
goal,
man
every
got
goal
the
line
ball
situation
today.
they get, they rotate who runs.
What'd you say, Dre?
I swear, was it in a college game or an NFL game? One of the big man got a catch this weekend. I can't remember who it was though.
Hmm,
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't remember either.
I don't know.
He was like
Oh my
74 or
god.
64 or something. I feel like he
Yeah.
was was it Alabama?
Oh
No.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It was Caden Proctor. I hate
There it
that guy.
is.
I hate that guy. Sorry.
Why?
So he's from the same hometown as Iowa starting safety,
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Nawapka, or I don't exactly know how to say his last name. Um, he's from the same hometown. Grew up, we're best friends. He was committed. He's a 5-star tackle, right? Committed to
Mm-hmm.
Iowa for years. Decided to go to Bama. Okay, cool, fine, go to Bama. No issue with that. There's no issue with that. My issue is he goes and decides after his freshman year, he goes, I'm gonna transfer. Comes to Iowa, is at Iowa for 3 months from January,
Oh,
February, and then in March transferred back to Alabama. What? He came to tried to get NIL money from us. They were like, you kind of have to play before we do that, and then he left and went back. What are
Money
we doing?
base. Money
What are we
base.
doing? Like,
And that's
I
the
don't
problem.
respect him for that. I don't respect him at all because of that.
I
uh,
feel that. I feel that. It's a lot of similar stories like that because, like it's so money based now in college. Like, okay, I'm thankful for the NIL, but same time I'm not because like people is in it for the money. These high
Definitely.
schoolers are in it for the money. Because they see a big check and they probably won't even like the school. They just go in there just to get paid.
Yep. Exactly.
Like just
I have no issue with people transferring for NIL money. I have
mhm.
a problem with transferring and then going, I don't want to be here. I'm going back. You
Yeah,
haven't even spent a year there. He transferred mid semester. How does that even work?
exactly.
How does that work? I don't.
I thought
There's
you
there's
have
got to
to
be some sort of stipulation on transferring because which obviously they did. I don't know if you guys heard, right? That they got rid of the summer portal
It is.
or the spring portal. It's only um, starting January 5th or something like that for like a month, 30-day period, 28-day period.
Oh,
That's the only transfer portal window we have now.
that's nice.
So it's
I
like
like that.
right around the end of the playoffs. So
Well, guys, well, so it's time to start wrapping it up. Let's start wrapping it up. I hope everybody who listening or whoever watched it, I pray to y'all that y'all have safe travels, have a good work day, cause it will be Monday by the time this is uploaded. Get your nice caffeine, get your nice coffee. If you like your black, get your black coffee. But please eat a donut or something, just to get the edge off. Okay. I love y'all and I hope y'all stay safe and drive safe.